Okay, let's do this. So hello everyone and welcome to yet another unedited video where I am going to go through the most frequent asked questions and also like the most frequent comments that I get, because every time I do a Q&A there are some questions that I always get, and every time like I got comments and things with the same thing. So now I can just refer all of those to this video. So we're going to go through them, the things that I am most frequently asked all the time. And most of the questions are kind of like private, but let's do it. So anyway, before we dig in, I just want to give you a little reminder. This is going to be unedited, so hopefully everything will run smoothly. But you can always check out my link tree in the description box down below if you want to see my different channels and everything. I know I promised that I was going to do a sit down and like talk you guys through all the different platforms that I have and like my purpose with it and like what I'm uploading where, but I have one more thing that I'm working on and I don't want to do that video until that thing is done, because then I have to do another video again. So there is one more thing coming. Like I don't already have too much, but yeah, there is one more thing coming, and as soon as that is up and running, I am going to do that video that I promised you. So you're going to have everything sorted out. But as for right now, I have 5 different YouTube channels. I have 2 Instagram accounts, but I might convert the Denice and Dania account to something. I'm going to go into that. 1 TikTok. I have more TikToks than that, but one that is active. It's not been so active, but I'm going to be more active there very soon. 2 Patreons, 2 OnlyFans, and what else do we have? I think that's it for now, but that's like plenty. I also have my Google Drive bundles. That is also a lot of work and things with. And if you want to have information about that, you can always send me an email. So I have a lot of different platforms, but you always have the updated versions and everything in the description box down below. You don't have the description for what is going up where, but that is what I'm going to do the YouTube video for. Anyway, I have a feeling that this video will take a while, so I'm just going to kickstart. So I have been writing down. Last time when I did my Q&A was some questions like I've been answering this a million times, but it's also some things that is like frequently always coming in my comments or like people asking me this. So I wanted to do a sit down and just like talk you through it. So my most asked questions. Number 1, my age. I get this question like so often. It's like, feels like I'm answering this all the time. I turn 36 June this year. So I'm 36 years old. I am born in 1988. So in the beauty of the 80s. I also get, so like, I have that further down, like we can take that with this one. I get the comment a lot, especially when people hear my age, that, oh, you look so much younger than that. I also get comments that, oh, you're too old, or like, because I'm doing a lot of try-ons and things, like, oh, really nice, but you are too old. And it's like, what is too old really? Like, if you want to look at younger girls, or I don't know if you're here just to look at the girls, like I do my reviews to showcase the clothes. No matter the age, you can always do that. Like, maybe I don't want to do YouTube forever, but I don't really understand that comment, because if you think I'm too old and if you're just here to look at like young girls, there are plenty of 20-year-old girls on YouTube if that's like why you're here. I'm doing my reviews and things for the case of the clothes. So I don't really understand that comment, like you're too old. Some people are like, you're too old, mommy. I don't really understand those comments, but anyway. I also get comments sometimes that, oh, you have wrinkles, or you have this, you have cellulite, like all this age thing. Like, honestly, like you get wrinkles when you're getting older. Like I have, especially like a little bit here, like I have wrinkles, like that's normal. Like, I don't understand why commenting about it. Does everyone on the internet have to have like fillers in their whole face and look like this? Like, I don't understand that. Honestly, I think there is a beauty to it to be older as well. Like, you're not supposed to look young all the time. Like, embrace the beauty of having different stages in life. We are getting wrinkles, and what goes for cellulite and things, like, honestly, I've had cellulite, like, I think, like, a little bit more or less my whole life. It feels like I've never been like completely like baby skin on backside of my thighs. And honestly, I had a lot of issues with it when I was younger, like a lot of issues. I had a lot of issues with many things. But honestly, nowadays it's like I'm 36 years old. I'm taking care of my body, but I am not doing it to the extreme. I am doing what I can, but I'm still enjoying life. That is what life is about, I think. I don't like this hysterical thing that we have to look like 20-year-old girls all our lives. Like, come on, like, that's not normal. Anyways, that is a very common question or like comment. My age, how old am I? And that I look younger versus that I look older. It's like two sides, like you're too old or like you look very young. I'm not trying to look younger than I am. I'm just the way I am. And this is how I look. I have a little bit of wrinkles. I will soon start to get gray hair, I think, because I'm not dyeing, like, I'm not coloring my hair or anything. As for right now, I have no gray hairs, but who knows? In 6 months, maybe I have a lot of gray hairs. Maybe I start to dye my hair then, maybe I don't. I don't know. Like, let's just be who we are. Anyway, starting with the next one. This one I get all the time. Why are you not married? Why are you single? Oh my goodness. Every Q&A, comments on all my different medias, emails, you name it. First of all, I'm from Sweden. In Sweden, not like people go through life without ever getting married. It's like, I feel like in many different parts of the world, it's like this huge thing, like you have to find someone, you have to get married. I know in the US, it's like more important that like you have to be married. And if you're not married, it's like, why did no one propose to you? I'm from Sweden. A lot of people get married here, of course, but it's not like a thing that you have to be married. Second of all, not all people want, like, not everyone out there have a dream to get married. I never had this like dream when I was younger, like, oh, I'm gonna find someone and get married. I think there is a like beautiful thing to be married to someone, but honestly, and the proposing thing, since I never had a dream of getting married, I never really like, I think being proposed to should be in a like coexisting thing. Like, you know when someone is proposing to you that you are going to get proposed to in the way that you have had the discussion that you want to get married. Since I never had a dream about getting married, I never really had that discussion with someone like on my previous partners that I really want to get married, I want you to propose to me. So I've never been proposed to, but I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing, because that's in line with how I've been living my life. I don't have that eager to get married. And, but I understand that that's like a trigger for many people. They are like, why are you not getting married? Like, I don't know. And I don't like to say never about things, but I don't have the eager to get married, and I don't think that I will get married, but who knows? Maybe I will in the future, because I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm never going to do this, I'm never going to do that, because I never know about things like that. And why I am single right now, I am single because I want to be single. For most part of my YouTube career, if you can call it, but most of the time that I've been doing YouTube here, I've not been single, but I have been with someone that do not want to be on social medias, and I have had to accept that. That's why I have never shown a partner on my social medias, and that's just because I have to, like, even if I am on social medias, I have to pay respect if I am with a partner that does not want to be on social medias. That's why I have never been open with my relationship, because of respect to my partner. I have been single for a little more than 1 year now, 1.5 years or so, or 1 year, like a little more than 1 year. And I, for now, want to be single. I want to focus on my things, and whatever happens in the future happens. I don't put a lot of effort or like thinking into it. I am perfectly fine with how I am. I have plenty of time for my family, for my dogs, for my house property, for my work, for my medias, for everything, traveling as much as I want. Like, I am in a very good place what goes for relationship wise. So whatever happens in the future happens. I don't have any that I'm searching for Mr. Right or something. I'm very cool with it. Like, whatever happens, but that's why I'm not married. Okay, we have to touch base on the tattoo part. That's not a question, but I'm getting comments every now and then, kind of frequently, about that I'm not having tattoos, or that I'm like, it's two sides. Like, half of it is like, oh, it's so beautiful you don't have any tattoos, and some are like, oh, you would be a 10 if you had tattoos, like you would be more beautiful if you had tattoos. And people are asking, like, why don't you have any tattoos? Honestly, I started to modeling when I was fairly young. When I was around 20, I started to model outside, and all the agencies and everything appreciated a lot that I didn't have any tattoos, because usually I have to cover up tattoos. I had a few piercings. I had a nose piercing, I had a belly piercing, I had a lot of piercings in my ears, and every casting I went to, I had to like strip off everything. And if you have tattoos, you also have to cover the tattoos, because when you go to castings, they want to see like a plain surface. They don't want to see any clutter. So it's like almost no makeup, hair up or in a ponytail or like down, very plain, no jewelries, no tattoos, no fancy clothes. That's like how they want to see you on a casting. And it was very appreciated that I didn't have any tattoos. And then I just continued to do modeling. I did pageants and things, and it was very appreciated that I didn't have tattoos. And I didn't have any eager to do tattoos. I never felt like I was missing out, like, oh, I really want to do a tattoo, because if I wanted to, I could do it. But I just never felt into the eager of doing tattoos. And right now, honestly, I don't feel like I need any tattoos. I don't feel like, but I'm not against tattoos. It's like, same thing there. Whatever happens, happens. Maybe one day I want to do a tattoo and I'm going to do it, but I don't feel like I need to do it, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on it or anything. So that's the story about why I don't have any tattoos. Next question. That is also something that I get questions and I get comments, and it's about kids and family. I have, like, honestly, it's a little bit sensitive thing, I think, in my opinion. Like, it's not sensitive for me to talk about it, but I think it's a little bit aggressive for people to just feel free to comment on my medias like, oh, it's such a waste, she doesn't have any kids, she doesn't have any family. Like, honestly, like, we live in a very modern world. I think it's up to, like, we have this vision that every person's life needs to be in a certain way in order to be fulfilled. Like, you need to have a partner, you need to be married, you need to have kids, you need to have a family. Honestly, I always wanted to have kids, and then I started to change my mind. Now I don't know. I don't think I will have kids, to be honest. Like, right now, my focus is not having kids. I have plenty of kids in my family, and people telling me like, oh, like a little bit rude, like, oh, why doesn't she have kids and family, and she's missing out on life, and like, poor her. Honestly, I think that's a little bit rude, because not everyone wants to have it like that. And also, I have a family. I am closer to my family than most people are. And my sister have 3 kids, and my sister's oldest kids have 2 kids. I'm very close to them, and I have a great family. So for people commenting and saying that I don't have any family, I don't have any kids, like, it doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be that you have kids with a partner and that's your family. You can choose your family. You can choose friends as family. We live in a modern society and a modern world today, and like, I don't like that if you're not doing what everyone else is doing, you're like pointed at. So when it comes to kids, I know, because I have some like, oh, but in previous Q&As, like back in like 2017, you wanted to have kids. Also, I was in a different situation. I was with the partner it's different for me now. And it's not something that I like, it's a free choice for me. I have chosen not to have kids for right now. And who knows? I think I will not have kids, but I'm not going to sit here once again and say no, no, never, because I never know. With things like that, you can never know. But I don't think, as for right now, that I'm going to have kids. I do have family though. Big family. Not big, but we're super tight, so I'm not missing out on that. Okay, another question. Why don't you show your back in lingerie on YouTube? So, my channels are monetized. It's very hard nowadays to earn even a little bit of money from, what is it called? Advertisement on YouTube, like ads. So, as soon as you put something up that is a little bit in your face, which thong from the back is, YouTube say that it is. As soon as you can see a tiny little bit, like we're talking like 2 seconds, and not even straight from the back in a thong, they don't allow it. And also, I have had such problems with YouTube. I have had 2 YouTube channels taken down, even though I didn't do any lingerie at all on those. I have got warnings and my YouTube like frozen for 1 week for doing a too sexy bikini model film that was not even a thong. I just feel like I don't want to gamble it. I know that there are girls that are doing transparent lingerie, like full thong. Those are not monetized. And I think if you never monetize your channel, maybe you can post more things without them taking down the channel. I don't know. But when you have a monetized channel, it is tricky because it feels like you have the eyes on you. Every single video you're posting, YouTube are like going through it to see that it's okay for monetization. So that's how they like find out. So I think how all of these channels that are doing things that are very out there, like transparent lingerie and things like that, they never monetize their channel. So YouTube is not watching every single video. So it needs to be something like people reporting or something for them to actually find those videos. I have my channels monetized, not all of them, but most of them. And it's very hard nowadays to know if a channel is monetized or not, because I have my Beauty Corner channel is not monetized, but I have been going into some videos and I see that there is ads, but I'm not getting anything from it. So you really don't know which channels that are monetized or not, because even if a channel is not monetized, YouTube can put ads, but they got all the profit. That's like so weird. So that's why I'm not showing full back. It has nothing to do with insecurity. It's just like, I don't want to gamble with YouTube, and I don't want to have, like, I had that hassle 2 times that my YouTube's got shut down, and people are like, YouTube are taking down channels left and right nowadays. If you are monetized, you have the eyes on you. So that's why I'm doing, for all my lingerie try-ons, I am uploading the full try-on versions in my shop, my Patreon shop, and you do not need any membership or anything to purchase from there. So it is available if you want to, but I'm not going to post it on YouTube because I don't want to go through the gamble. And some videos, believe it or not, like especially on my Denice Model and Travel channel, where I'm doing more lingerie, like all of my lingerie I put over there, also because I want to separate it more, because I don't want to have everything on one channel, because one day it can be gone. So all my lingerie content I post over there. I do some Louvlet videos over here, but otherwise my lingerie content is on my Denice Model and Travel now. And there I do it more frequently. And some videos I have to re-edit like 4 or 5 times in order for YouTube to let them pass the monetization. Can you imagine? And it's not even like, it's very tame. So yeah, making me a little bit crazy. Next question that I get a lot. Are you all natural? I mean, I have been doing breast augmentation. I have been touching base on that before in my channels. The story behind that is I did it, how many years is it? Like 9 years ago now. So most of my, yeah, in 2015, like most of my model, like my whole model career, we say, so when I was doing modeling and like pageants and everything, I did not have any breast augmentation, but I always had bigger boobs. So then from many years of dieting and everything, I was participating in 2014. It was aired 2015 in the Swedish Survivor called Robinson. And I lost a lot of weight. And when I gained the weight back, I didn't gain the weight back on my boobs, which was unusual. So when you have very big boobs and then losing volume and then not gaining it back, you can do the math. So I just wanted to fill out whatever I had. I actually wanted to do them smaller, but the doctor said like if I needed to do this size in order to fill it out to like without having to do lifts and stuff and cutting in the breast. This is very personal, but so that's why I did breast augmentation. I never had like, oh, I always wanted to do it or anything, or I was small chested or anything. I had naturally big boobs, lost a lot of weight, didn't gain it back on my boobs, wanted to fill it out because it's not very fun also to have like a little bit soggy breasts when you are younger, even though I did it when I was a little bit older anyway, but I was like 26, 27 even. So yeah, that's the story behind that. And except from that, I'm all natural. Haven't done any other surgeries or anything. No lips, no nose, no nothing. I have tried Botox. Don't have any now, but I've tried it. No fillers, no nothing. Not coloring my hair or anything. So except from that, I am all natural. Not that I think that that's important. I think everyone can do whatever they want. As long as you can like be proud of yourself. Do it for yourself, not for anyone else. Do whatever you want. Next question that I get a lot. Are you going to do nude or topless things on your exclusive platforms like OnlyFans and Patreon? No, I'm not doing any nude or topless, fully topless. I do like, I don't know, like people are always like, oh, but everyone on OnlyFans is doing it. I never have the intention to do what everyone else is doing. I'm doing things my way, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I never feel the eager to like, oh, everyone is doing it, so I have to do it. I am doing my exclusive platforms because I love to be creative and I love to do that sort of stuff. And also I think it's fun to do like sexy content, but for me, it doesn't have to be nude or topless or fully showing everything in order to be sexy. So I'm doing it my way. I can do a little bit transparent lingeries and things on my Google Drive bundles and things like that, but I'm not aiming to do fully like showing everything. For me, that's not like my view of sexy. So on my exclusive platforms, I have very spicy content. I think so, but it's not showing everything clearly. It's not like, no. And I don't think I will do so. That is something that I can say that I don't think, like, I never say never about anything, but I think that I will never do fully nude or topless because you can never take it away from the internet. I'm always thinking everything I'm putting up here in one way or another, I have to be proud and like own it. No way, like I'm not saying anything to the girls or like the guys or anyone that is doing fully naked or topless or whatever, or sexual videos even. If you can do it because you want to, not because someone else is forcing you or you feel like you have to do it to fit in to a certain platform, do it. Like, I don't judge anyone. For me personally, I just feel like I don't want to do that. And if I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. Okay. Another question that I get a lot is if I'm using AI for my medias or if I have a team or a manager or like a managing company that is like taking care of my medias. And the answer is no. I'm not using AI. All the messengers on all my platforms, my exclusive platforms, my comments everywhere, it's always me personally that is answering. No one else has, like no one except from me has the login to all of my different platforms. No one can log into my platforms. It's only me. So if there is anyone sending something, it's from me. I'm not using AI on my OnlyFans, for example. I know a lot of girls are doing that, having AI for the chat and sending out like automatically messages and things. No, I'm not using that. That's not like what I am doing. I think I want my medias to be personal. So there's always a personal touch to it. Sometimes, however, it takes a while for me, especially like on YouTube to go through all the comments. I always go through the comments, but sometimes I have so much things to do, I kind of forget about it a little bit. So I'm like heading behind a little bit in the comments, but I'm always catching up, but it can take a while sometimes. But no, I have no one managing. I have someone that is helping me to edit like my in-depth try-on videos and my try-on hauls for my YouTube channel. But all the other videos, the behind-the-scenes videos, the vlogs, the model films, all the leather content, like all of those videos I'm editing myself. And I know and for my exclusive platforms, I do everything myself. I edit and upload and everything and scheduling. So I have no team. I'm not watching so much Netflix, but that's how I do it. And maybe it's not the most efficient way. Like you can earn more money, or like if you're having other people do things, but I'm not doing this to earn the most amount of money. I'm still doing this because it's my hobby. I love it. And I am so thankful that I can also live from it right now. But I'm not doing it to like earn the maximum amount of money. Of course, it's always nice to profit from the things that you love to do, but my goal is never to like see the maximum amount of profit I can do. Another question is my weight. Like as soon as I lose 2 kilos or gain 2 kilos, I have someone commenting, did you gain weight? Did you lose weight? Did you gain weight? Did you lose weight? I noticed you gain weight. I don't understand this hysterical thing with weight. And honestly, what type of question is that? If you see that I gained 2 kilos, oh, did you gain weight? Like, you can clearly see that I gained weight. Why do you have to ask me? I mean, I post a lot of things on social media, like a lot of content. No one is the same weight all the time throughout their life. I think from my whole YouTube era here, I have been kind of the same. It's been a little bit up and a little bit down. I was a little bit more skinnier when I started my YouTube channel, but I mean, I'm fluctuating, like from then to now, it's maybe 5 kilos, but on an everyday, not an everyday, but weekly, monthly basis, I am like fluctuating like 3 kilos up, down, up, down. And it's depending on how dedicated I am. And sometimes I just don't give a shit. I'm eating whatever I want, which I do most of the time, but I prefer to eat healthy, but that's like usually what I want to eat. If I'm on vacation and I'm not working out and like I'm living life. And sometimes we gain a little bit, sometimes we'll lose a little bit. It's not a big thing. It's not like a huge thing, but I understand because I'm putting myself out there. I'm showing my body. People are gonna comment on my body. I completely understand that, and it's okay. I know myself. I'm very like secure in myself. I don't feel any problem about it, but it's just something that I'm always amazed about, how people feel the eager to comment that I gained a little bit of weight or lost a little bit of weight. And we're not even talking about a lot of weight. It's like 3 kilos here and there, but yeah. So now I am a little bit in the upper area, and who knows, maybe in a month I will be in the lower area, and then I will get comments, oh, did you lose weight? Are you trying to lose weight? Are you stressed? Are you this? It's just life. Life. 2 more things that we're going to talk about that is very frequently asked or comments about. One is, where is Dania? So was it 2 years ago me and Dania started TikTok, and it kind of blew up. We had like 130,000 something. We started it just because it was fun. We started to do TikTok videos because it was fun. I didn't know anything about TikTok. She is from the younger generation, so she was all about TikTok. We started to do fun videos, and then we collaborated with Fit. So Fit wanted us to do videos for them, and we did a lot of videos for them in their leather outfits and everything, promoting. I've been collaborating with Fit for the longest. Now I have a little bit of problem with them, but maybe we'll go into details about that. Let's see how everything clears out with them. But so we just did it because it was fun, and we were also living very close at the time. This was when I was living in the apartment still, and we were just doing it for fun. And then we were doing collaboration with the Fit, and we started to expand to like just upload the same videos that we did on TikTok to Instagram as well. And that Instagram. Okay, when you're going to do an unedited video and then the movie recording is stopping because you passed 30 minutes. Well, I'm just gonna edit together these two so it's still unedited and then upload it. Anyway, so we just did the YouTube the videos because we thought it was fun. We had an old YouTube channel from back in the days when Dania was like 10 years old, and I started my first YouTube channel, this channel. We also started a channel together because she thought it was so fun with YouTube at the time. So we started this YouTube channel, and then what was it, like 6 years later we started to upload videos again. So the Denice and Dania channels were never something, it was like we did it for fun, and because we were living close and she was spending a lot of time in my house and it was fun, and like we had it was fun. Then life is happening. I moved. I'm living far away from Dania right now. I spent 6 months in Spain. We were not even in the same country except from when she was visiting me. She has a lot in school. She's also working. Like, we don't have the time to do it, and it's not like we want to just squeeze it in or like hassle to do videos, because it's just for fun. So maybe we will do more videos in the future. Maybe we will never do videos again. I don't know. Like, it's not something that we have to do it. Maybe we'll do some videos here and there. I'm thinking about converting the Denice and Dania Instagram to Denice to like a model and travel channel where me and Dania can still upload videos because she's doing modeling as well. So we can upload videos individually and together and like do a mixture. I don't know, because it's sad because we have like 120,000 subscribers, or like followers it's called on Instagram. So it's sad to just have it completely quiet. We haven't uploaded anything in like 1 year now. So maybe I'll convert it and see, maybe people will be like crazy. Oh, where's Dania? If I'm uploading something individually, we will see. But we just did it for fun. So we're gonna see if we're gonna do more of it or if it's end of that era. But we'll see. We don't have any specific plans. So the last question that I am getting asked, maybe not so frequently, but I felt like I get it every here and there, so I wanted to just mention it. And that is, why the heck do you have so many different channels? I completely understand that question. Like, I ask myself sometimes, and I've been debating this with me, myself. Do I really have to have, like, is it bad to put so much focus into so many different platforms, or would it be better to just try and merge everything together and just focus on one platform? And it is a little bit of different debating from my side about this. First, I tried many years ago to do a lot of things on this channel. I did like Beauty Tuesday, Active Thursday with workout videos, Yummy Friday with like recipes and things. I did many different type of videos. Honestly, that was not the greatest era of my YouTube channel, to be honest. That didn't work out really well. It felt like people that was there for the activewear reviews was a little bit annoyed. People that was there for like, I didn't feel like it was floating. I felt like I was annoying people, because people that they go in and follow a YouTube channel and they want one specific thing from that channel. Then I have the problem that I have so many different things that I like to do. So I felt the eager that I wanted to do so many different things. I don't want to do just one thing. I don't want to just do review videos. And that is how I started to like expanding a little bit and like starting new and other channels. And it's been up and downs with the leather channel. Like the first one that I started had more than 30,000 subscribers, and one day it was gone. And that also scared me, because I feel like focusing on one, like nowadays you never know. And with YouTube and everything that I just discussed before, to just focus everything on one channel what if it's gone one day? Like, what if I do 1 or 2 videos that is a little bit too much for YouTube and it's gone? Like, what am I, like, I don't want to put all my coins into one basket because you never know what's going to happen. So that's why I started to have different YouTube channels. And also I like to learn new things. Like my ASMR channel now, it's interesting. I'm learning new things. I'm trying things out. It's like, I like that. It's way, way different from anything else that I'm doing. But why not? Why not learn something new? And like doing reviews for me is like, I know that drill now. But I want to do different things. And then with the other channels and everything and platforms, it's like because I'm niching things for different things. Like I have my leather Instagram because I don't want to post too much leather on my normal Instagram because not all people that are following me wants to see leather content. So it's like a specific niche for those, and that's why I have the leather Instagram. So that's how I am doing, and I know it's a lot, and I know maybe I could be more successful if I put everything in one basket. But honestly, my goal is not to be the biggest one on YouTube or the biggest Instagram, like even though that is not, would never be the case, but I'm not hunting the followers. For me, the path and like the ups and downs, the struggle, the reward, like the whole thing of creating, that's more important to me than having the maximum amount of followers. It's not all about the numbers. And for me, it's always fun to grow, and to see how a channel is growing is very rewarding. And of course you do and put a lot of effort into content. You want people to see it, but my goal is never to have millions and millions of subscribers to Instagram or YouTube. Like whatever happens, happens. But I just like to do what I'm doing, and I'm very blessed that I can do this for a living now. I'm going to see how long I can do that, or if I'm getting tired of it and want to do something completely different. Like I am a personal trainer, makeup artist. Like I have a lot of different other things that I can do if I want to. But for now, I think this is very fun. So now we have cleared the air a little bit, talking about everything that you seem to request a lot, like ask me a lot and commenting and things. So that's how it is. There's one question that I haven't or not question, but like one that I haven't touched base on so much. I did talk about it a little bit on my previous Q&A, like the last one that I did. And it's like OnlyFans. Why are you on OnlyFans? But once again, I'm doing it my way. I know it's a lot of activities on OnlyFans that maybe I am not in line with, not even close, but not everyone is doing that. Like most, like 98%, that's just numbers I take from thin air, but most people are doing very much more adult content, if we say like that. And I'm not, but once again, I do things my way. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I do something else. Anyway, I think that summarized today's, I don't even know what to call this. Not Q&A, reversed Q&A, like talking about the most commenting things. I hope that you do like it. And yeah, hope to see you very soon. And if you want to check out my link tree down below, you see all my other different channels that I've been sitting here rambling about now. So check it out if you want to, and you see what we are talking about. But now it's late. I'm gonna upload this video, which is gonna take me a little bit longer now when I have to go with, like run it through the editing program, because it's the upload time and then the download time and then the upload again. But that's how it is when you're talking for more than 30 minutes and your camera cannot handle it. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for staying with me until the end. It means a lot. See you very soon. Bye.